Nebraska isn't just flat and corn, it's sand dunes hiding crystal lakes, ancient rock needles guiding pioneers, and nights so starry you'll swear the sky's on fire. Today, we're roving the backroads to reveal the Cornhusker State's wild soul. Get ready. This journey will flip your idea of Nebraska on its head. We're diving into landscapes shaped by wind and water, where history whispers from the rocks and the prairie stretches farther than the eye can see. From the rugged sandhills to the mysterious Toadstool Park, every mile tells a story. Let's hit the road and discover what makes this state truly unforgettable. In Nebraska's far northwest, Toadstool Geologic Park feels downright otherworldly. Its mushroom-shaped rock formations were sculpted by millions of years of wind and water. Fossils peek from the hillsides, remnants of rhinos, saber-toothed cats, and tiny horses that once roamed here. Paleontologists like Dr. Evelyn Reed come each year, uncovering ancient bones and piecing together Nebraska's prehistoric story. Dr. Reed says, every fossil is a piece of a puzzle. When you find one, you're connecting with a world that's been gone for millions of years. Campers love the solitude and wonder. After sunset, the Badlands turn purple, and the sky explodes with stars. It's easy to imagine a world before roads and fences, when only wind and night birds filled the air. Kids scramble over rocks pretending they're explorers on another planet. Adults hike the trails, pausing to soak up the silence. Every turn brings a new surprise, a hidden canyon, a fossil in the clay, the sudden call of a hawk. In the late 1800s, fossil hunters flocked here, hoping for the next big discovery. Some finds ended up in museums worldwide. Even today, researchers return, drawn by the promise of new clues about Nebraska's distant past. If you're lucky, you might spot a paleontologist at work, gently brushing dirt from a fossilized bone. When you camp overnight, the moon rises over the Badlands, coyotes call in the distance, and the air cools fast. Toadstool isn't just about fossils. Prairie grasses, wildflowers, and hardy animals thrive here. You might glimpse a pronghorn or spot a burrowing owl peeking from its nest. Whether you're a history buff, science geek, or just seeking peace and quiet, Toadstool Geologic Park has something to offer. Nebraska's story goes back farther than any of us can imagine. Out here, the past isn't just history, it's right under your feet. As you pack up and head down the trail, you'll see Nebraska with new eyes. This isn't just flyover country, it's a land of ancient wonders, wild beauty, and stories that stretch back to the beginning of time. Ready for the next stop? Let's keep exploring.
Your vacation collapsing? Flight chaos? Baggage lost? Click the link below in description right now to fix it. Travelex is your 24/7 lifeline. Medical emergency? Passport stolen? Travelex saves any disaster. See how, link below in description. Like Maya, $4,500 ER bill paid in 14 days. Her secret? That link below in description. Beach week? Ski trip? Custom armor for any adventure. Build yours, link below in description. Don't lose $2,100 like 83% of travelers. Cover all your travel risks. Save your trip. Just click the link below in description. Go fearlessly. We've got your back. Final call, link below in description.
Heading east, the sandhills roll out like a green ocean across Nebraska's heart. These grass-stabilized dunes cover nearly a quarter of the state, one of the world's largest. Look closer, and you'll find hidden lakes and a vast aquifer feeding crystal-clear streams. The Niobrara River winds through the hills, perfect for kayaking, fishing, or just soaking up the peace. Every bend brings something new, a hidden waterfall, deer at the shore, trout darting below the surface. Each spring, thousands of sandhill cranes stop here on migration, filling the sky with their calls. Ranchers have called the sandhills home for generations, working the land with deep respect. Cattle graze among wildflowers and windmills spin in the breeze. Fishing guides know every bend of the Niobrara, always ready for the river's surprises. Bison graze the open range, coyotes prowl the dunes, and wildflowers bloom in bursts of color. Every sunset paints the hills in gold and purple, and the stars rival anywhere in the world. Families reconnect here. Kids skip stones, parents share stories, and everyone leaves with a little more wonder. The sandhills might seem quiet, but listen closely, and you'll hear Nebraska's heartbeat. So, if you're driving across Nebraska, take a detour into the sandhills and discover what makes this state truly special. Trust me, you won't regret it. On the Nebraska plains, where the sky feels endless, you'll find a monument unlike any other, Carhenge. Gray-painted cars are stacked and balanced in a wild echo of England's Stonehenge. Created by Jim Reinders as a tribute to his father, Carhenge proves art can spring up anywhere. Each car tells a story of American ingenuity and our love affair with the open road. Visitors wander among the arches, marveling at tail fins and grills that once roared down highways. Some come expecting a joke but leave with a sense of awe. There's something almost sacred about these weathered vehicles standing sentinel against the prairie winds. Carhenge isn't just a tourist stop, it's a living, evolving work of art. Travelers from all over pull off the highway, drawn by curiosity or a love of the offbeat. The site hosts festivals and gatherings, most famously the Burning Car Festival, a celebration of creativity and community. Jim Reinders built Carhenge with family and friends, using cars salvaged from junkyards and farms. A labor of love. Today, Carhenge stands as a testament to imagination and the enduring appeal of the road trip. Walking among the car pillars, you wonder about the journeys these vehicles once made. The prairie wind whistles through the arches, carrying echoes of engines long silenced. Carhenge is about community too. Locals take pride, volunteers keep it looking its best, and events draw crowds from near and far. At sunset, the car pillars cast long shadows, transforming the landscape into something otherworldly. Carhenge has inspired countless artists, writers, and musicians and continues to capture imaginations. For kids, it's a playground. For adults, a trip down memory lane. For everyone, it's a chance to experience something truly unique. As the day fades, Carhenge glows in the dusk, a place that's bold, eccentric, and absolutely one of a kind. On the Nebraska Prairie, Carhenge stands as a testament to creativity, community, and the enduring love of the open road. Let's see what other stories Nebraska has to tell. At Homestead National Park, you step into the heart of America's promise. The tallgrass prairie waves in the breeze, just as it did when settlers arrived with dreams of a new beginning. The Homestead Act of 1862 opened the land to anyone willing to work it, and millions answered the call. The Heritage Center preserves their stories, the struggles, triumphs, and hope that shaped a nation. Inside, weathered tools and faded photographs tell stories of grit and determination. The Tallgrass Prairie Restoration Project brings the landscape back to what early settlers saw, connecting us to their world. The Freeman School, a one-room schoolhouse, reminds us education was a cornerstone of these new communities. The Palmer Eppard Cabin stands as a testament to the resourcefulness of those who built homes from the land itself. Park rangers bring history to life with demonstrations of traditional crafts, quilting, blacksmithing, and more. The Land Runs reenactments let visitors race across the field and claim their own piece of history. Homestead National Park isn't just about looking back, it's about looking forward too. The Prairie Restoration is a living laboratory teaching us about ecology, sustainability, and preserving our natural heritage. Descendants of homesteaders visit to trace their roots, adding another layer to the park's rich tapestry. Every artifact and diary page reminds us that the promise of a new beginning is woven into this place. As the sun sets, the prairie glows with quiet beauty, a reminder that the land endures, and so do the dreams of those who called it home. Homestead National Park invites us to reflect on our own journeys, the risks we take, the dreams we chase. Here, the American story continues. One homestead, one dream, one new beginning at a time. Deep in southeast Nebraska, Indian Cave State Park holds secrets carved in stone. The park's namesake cave is adorned with petroglyphs, ancient symbols etched by native peoples long before settlers arrived. Standing in the cool, shadowy cave, you feel the weight of history pressing in. The Missouri River bluffs rise above, their autumn colors blazing against the sky. From the high trails, you see for miles, across forests, prairies, and the winding river that shaped this land. Hikers explore dense woodlands, discovering hidden streams and quiet clearings. The park's diverse ecosystems support wildlife from deer and wild turkeys to rare wildflowers and ancient trees. Park rangers lead foraging walks, teaching visitors to identify edible plants and understand the rhythms of the land. The cave's walls are cool and damp, etched with stories of those who came before. Visitors are asked not to touch the petroglyphs, preserving them for future generations. Throughout the park, reminders of past lives remain. Historic schoolhouse, cabins, and campfire storytellers sharing Pawnee legends. Drum circles under the full moon draw people together in rhythms that transcend language and culture. Each season brings new beauty: spring wildflowers, summer's lush canopy, autumn's blaze, winter's quiet stillness. For many, Indian Cave is a place of spiritual renewal, where natural beauty and deep history create a grounding atmosphere. The park's trails invite exploration and adventure with miles winding through forest and along the river. Families, solo travelers, and friends all find their own way here, drawn by the promise of discovery. As the moon rises, shadows dance across the bluffs and the cave glows softly in the moonlight. Indian Cave State Park is, at its core, a place of connection. To the land, to history, and to each other. Our stories are written not just in books, but in the very stones beneath our feet. Here, the echoes of the past continue to shape the present and inspire the future. Nebraska stitches bison dust to stardust, pioneer grit to Pawnee wisdom. It's not just a state, it's the prairie's heartbeat. Out here, every mile tells a story, and every horizon invites you to keep exploring. So, comment below, fossil hunter or stargazer. What's your Nebraska calling? Like, subscribe, and share the Go Globetrotters travel channel. Until next time, keep your sense of wonder alive. And let the prairie's heartbeat guide you onward.